municipality must act decisively to improve audit outcomes. Comrades, it cannot and must not be acceptable that in our country we control a number of municipalities. It is hugely painful each time when the Auditor General comes to report to Cabinet and they put up their report, and those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. And I can name it here because there's nothing wrong with competition. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. We need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? And there's nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? We need to be moving up the ladder of being good at what we do. We cannot forever stay at the bottom. It hurts me deeply when I continue to see that our municipalities sometimes tend to move even backwards. And you are the people who can improve that. The audit outcomes are important. I'm told by the Auditor General that a number of our financial statements are not even prepared at the council level. They are prepared outside. And even as they come back, they are often wrong. Now, what it means is that we do need to get capable people. Our country is not short of people who understand numbers. It's not short of people who understand accounting. Let us go and get people who understand accounting. Unless we want the books to be cooked. And I would say, away with cooking of the books. Cooking of the books must end today. We must get people who can draft the books properly and present an audit outcome that is going to be in line with what is expected. And comrades, the other important issue is the issue of procurement. We must improve our compliance with public procurement regulations so that we all have confidence that money meant for service delivery reaches our citizens. We must ensure that when it comes to procurement, there are proper rules. The rules that are there are followed. And those that we procure to, we must do a proper assessment, a proper review of whether they will be able to do the work, so that we do not have people who will start the work and stop midway and have uncompleted house buildings or bridges that are not completed and all that. All these things we have to manage. We've got to manage precisely those things. The comprehensive review of the local government system that is underway, including the critical issue of revenue base and funding model municipalities, will go on, and we will come out with good answers. This review must result in the better functioning of our municipalities. That does not mean that we can wait to fix the problems. We must fix the problems as we are flying this plane. What funds municipalities have must be prioritized for water, sanitation, electricity, roads, and housing. We must focus on the people who work in municipalities, ensuring that we recruit the most capable, the most committed, and the combination of what we think we know our bidding. We must employ people going to be infused with the notion of good service. Our most important task is to ensure that citizens are able to participate more meaningfully and directly in addressing local challenges. As public representatives, we need to reconnect with our people, as I said. The national dialogue is an opportunity for our communities to rediscover their agencies, the issues that concern them, and to take up those issues in the engagement with representatives and with other stakeholders in the process of the national dialogue. So you are also going to be called upon to participate together with our people at the local level, at the ward level, in the national dialogue process. Just to be part of it, to give information where it is required, because our people will be wanting to know what is it that we are doing in the work that has been given to us. As councillors, we must support and enable all these efforts. As councillors, we must organize public meetings. And comrades, the other issue that we have abandoned is to do door-to-door. And do door-to-door not only because there are elections. Forget the elections. They are still way off. Each one of us must have a clear line of households where we are going to have a door-to-door process, where as you go into every house, you are welcomed with a smile. You are welcomed because the people in the household know you as their representative. They know you because you also live amongst them. And we must walk away from this notion of being tourists in the areas that we are deployed in. We must walk away from this notion of not living amongst our people. Our people notice these things. If you are a ward councillor and they know you don't live amongst them, they already mark you down because they say this one does not belong to us. He is not one of us. So comrades, the door-to-door process is what we now need to take to another level and to embark on community campaigns. Our country is not short of issues that needs to be campaigned for. Communities can get together, but it is us who must be leading those processes and be involved in them. And our reporting process for all of us who are here is now going to be individualized. We're now going to expect each one of us to say, what did you do in the last 3 months? And we want verifiable actions that you will have embarked upon. It is this, comrades, that this action plan is pivoted against, that we must be accountable, we must be reporting. It is where we must distinguish ourselves by actually embarking on a variety of issues that we may not have done so before. Even, yes, talking to business people, getting them interested in investing in our areas and helping them to get around the red tape and ensuring that we do win them to be part of the whole process of improving our economy. We must continue to create that conducive environment for the progress that is necessary in our local government. So, comrades, a lot stands out for us to do. We are supposed to be the foot soldiers of our movement, and our people, having seen that this meeting is going to take place, are expecting that, yes, great action is going to take place now. Various stakeholders, be they older people, people who are needing the indigent support, will now expect that we will knock on their doors. We will make sure that they get on the register. Be they small, medium enterprises, we will get to understand their challenges and difficulties about getting licenses for this and this and that. Now we are expected to be more activized, to be active, to be able to interface with anyone to improve the lives in our community. Comrades, we cannot be spectators of everything that is happening in our communities. We are the agents of change. We are the drivers of change. Everything that happens is our responsibility. Everything that progresses should be our joy. Everything that goes wrong in the communities where we are should be something that we take up. It is our burden. If we undertake all these tasks with the urgency and the purpose that is necessary, I am sure, comrades, we will be able to turn our local government around. And these things, comrades, are doable. And if any of us in doing any of these things lack knowledge, there is a reservoir of knowledge in a variety of places, and all you need is to call out. And if, comrades, any of us begins to do wrong things, they need to be called out and say, here you are making a mistake. We cannot let down our people. But more than that, if we do all these things, we will be able to turn around municipalities into engines of inclusive growth, of sustainable development. And comrades, that's when we will be able, even towns that are seemingly dying, we will inject energy, we will inject enthusiasm, we will look at everything through new prisms, through new eyes. And this meeting, therefore, is indeed a turning point for all of us. Let us do what we need to do. The most essential ingredient in our action plan for local government are yourselves as councillors who must take up this task. Comrades, without you doing anything, we are dead. We are dead. It basically means we may just as well all pack up and go home. You are the ones who are supposed to turn things around. And what we are doing is being a catalyst. You know your area. You know the rock face against which you are working. At this crucial moment, we need the 4,708 councillors of the ANC to be dedicated, to be capable, to be accountable leaders, and to be leaders who are not going to be captured. Some may well have fallen into the temptation of being captured by business interests, by syndicates. And comrades, today, this is a time that we give you to free yourself. Come back home. Come back to the organization. Be part of us again so that we work together to improve the livelihoods of people.